So what percentage of high school graduates aged 18 to 24 who could not correctly identify? 66% did not know the Prime Minister of the UK. 77 did not know. This is in the United States, but I tell you, we look at our students, and we're going to talk about some of the events that we had. It translates to our kids as well. Did not know that the U.S.'s largest trading partner. Did not know that Libya was a country in northern Africa. What region of the world Afghanistan is located in. That 78% of our students are not commonly spoken languages, that language being Mandarin. That we have only 14%. I think the world is becoming a better place. What? How can you be in high school and already be a pessimist? You should believe that the world can become a better place, right? You should believe that. You should have hope, all right? Like, that's a fundamental skill that we have for our students. Take a look at some of these scary statistics that we have in terms of the scene of something that's meaningful in the classroom, right? Where they're seen and they're interested, that they believe what they're actually believe. Like, this is not 60%, that's 45%. Right? Between 30 and 45% believe that what they're learning is important. You know, honestly, we don't stick with things we don't find important. We don't stick with things we don't find relevant and interesting, right? Those aren't things that we learn about. Why are we expecting our kids to do? We wonder why we struggle with engagement. In a study, high school students dropouts, almost half of their students said they dropped out because their classes were not interesting and they were bored. 90% of them were passing. They're not finding what's going on in our classrooms necessarily the most engaging thing. Only 14% of students feel that they have received instruction necessary to understand the roots of global issues. Take a look at these next ones here. 74% wish their courses were more global. What you guys are doing, 3/4 of our kids want. Right? 83% believe diversity is an asset. 80% are curious about world events. 80% believe their jobs are becoming more global. 60% believe that they would be better employees if they had a strong understanding of different cultures. 77% hope to work from people from different cultures. All of this is taken from a survey in 2010 by World Savvy, right? What you are doing is creating what is going to engage our kids, what's going to keep them in school, right? This is what they want to have in their classrooms, which is really exciting. What I believe we need to do in our classrooms, I believe very passionately that education without action is like food without exercise. Some of us are putting on brilliant TV shows, right? In front of our kids, in which they sit down and then they write their little essay and they mark it, and then you give them a 95% or a 42%. They get it back, oh, there's my mark, and it makes its way to the garbage. What I think we need to do in our classrooms is we need to empower our students with the opportunity to learn and to act. Because when they don't have an opportunity to act, I believe we are actually going to be taking away from our students the desire to act. Right? If we teach them about this imminent issue and then we don't give them an opportunity to act on it, then, okay, I learned about this, I feel intense, on to the next unit. Oh, we're feeling intense, and then you build up this thick skin of scars, right? This scar tissue. And we all know what scar tissue does in terms of being able to move and restricting of movement and such. I believe it is integral for us to inspire our students to see themselves as agents of change. I believe every student should have a meaningful encounter with someone in another country, right? They should be able to come into our classes and think, well, where am I going to go today? Because it's going to be great.